What up guys, it is Justice here and welcome to a looting video from the Liberation of Mazcab raid on Runescape 3. So I've been really looking forward to sharing this video with you. I wanted to wait out as long as I could to try and loot or try and obtain as many individual loots from the Liberation of Mazcab raid as possible. I've managed to obtain 5 individual loots. I could have reset today on Sunday the 19th of July, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow the 20th of July on Monday on the reset day, because there's going to be an update to the drops for Liberation of Mazcab raid, whereby Durzag you'll be able to obtain around 3 mil in general loot every time you kill it, and then around 5 mil in loot from Yakamari, which would mean about 8 mil in total every 2 days, rather than at the moment. You will notice the loot at the end of this video when I add it all up. It's not that great, but as you saw there, first kill managed to get a split from an ability codex, and also just managed to get a generic loot of some Hydrix tips and just some generic Aerith bones and things. I've managed to get around 5 to 6 ability splits in total from helping out different viewers through Durzag kills. I've took through around 35 different viewers through Durzag and around 5 through Yakamari. But yeah, that's what I've done so far on stream as well this week as well. I've had a lot of fun with this content with raids, but I'm going to try and focus this video purely on the loot, mostly the individual loot and my goals personally. As you notice here, I managed to reset on the second day of release at raids. Did not realize you could do this, so on the first day I should have reset it, but there you go. The second day I decided to reset it and then go and get another Durzag kill and more loot. Now, before showing you this loot which I managed to get on my second time looting raids individually, obviously one of the goals here, one of the best rewards to get, are the tier 90 tank armor. Now, in terms of that armor, I'll tell you a bit about it. If you get a full set of the tier 1 version, which you have to buy with techie rewards, where you get reputation every time you kill a raid boss, around 1,500 techie per raid boss approximately. If you get a tier 90 superior armor piece though, you do not get any reputation. Now at the moment, Durzag seems to be dropping the boots, Yakamari seems to be dropping the gloves, and we're predicting it's going to rotate like this, where each boss will drop a different part of that piece of armor. As you see here, managed to loot it, collected my rewards, and got the tier 90 Achto Primeval boot drop, which is the magic tier 90 tank armor boots, which is just absolutely brilliant. I've had these since Tuesday, and it's just fantastic to have them. Thank you all the people who congratulated me via the friends list. So these boots are fantastic. They have 122 armor rating, and well, believe it or not, I actually called that drop. Before I got it, I stated for a laugh that I was going to get the tier 90 magic boots, and I went and got them, which is just brilliant. After discussing the drop mechanics with a few mates and reviewing the various tier 90 armor drops other people have obtained so far, we've came to the judgment that the class of armor which is looted from the raid bosses is determined by the class you are using to deal damage with throughout that raid fight. For example, in my situation here, I was acting as the mage DPS, debuffer and / northern tank, as well as the stunner of jellies with ice barrage. Therefore, I'll have a higher chance of receiving the Achto Primeval gear first before the Tempest range equivalent and Terrorlith melee equivalent. So these boots are part of the Primeval set. So my goal right now with raids is to pursue the full Primeval set. Now that's a mixture. You can have a mixture between the normal Primeval set, which you can purchase with techie, which is the reputation you earn from completing each raid boss. You get around 1,500 techie each time you complete a raid boss. However, if you noticed earlier when I got the tier 90 boots, I didn't get any raid currency. So obviously if you get Achto versions of the armor pieces, that replaces your currency drop. Now with that currency you can purchase rewards, tier 1 versions of the armor pieces, and you can also purchase abilities. I'll show that in another video. Now the full set of armor, it doesn't degrade whilst you're using it within the raids itself, but it does degrade after 60,000 hits outside of raids, but you can repair it. The Achto Primeval version of it, you can repair them via techie if you talk to the armor smith in Mazcab. Now there's a chance that all of your defensive abilities will have their cooldowns reset. That's if you wear the full normal version of Primeval, and also you can have a mixture, like I said, between the normal Primeval and the Achto version of it. Now Achto basically just means it's the superior version and it has a different effect. Now as you saw there, almost got one banged on the screen there. God, that was ridiculous. This was the third time I looted Durzag. Almost got one bang, decided to solo tank the entire kill, lots of fun. This is exactly where the Primeval armor would be fantastic for if you want to solo tank Durzag, for example. Now the Achto versions of the armor pieces, melee, mage and range, they have an additional set effect. When wearing a shield, your damage will be increased by half of the damage of an offhand weapon of that shield's tier. So to put that into context, let's say I've got the full Achto Primeval magic gear on with a Seismic 1 and Tier 90 Merciless Kite Shield. On top of your normal Seismic 1 damage which you're used to, you would have 50% of your offhand singularity damage on top of that, which is pretty interesting whilst wearing a shield. But that's just the damage. I'm pretty certain that doesn't take into consideration the accuracy, but that's something I'll have to find out for myself when I do get the full outfit. And just a bit of information, the current tanking roles within raids are with Durzag, you're best taking magic armor, being a magic tank, Yakamaru base tank, you're best being a range tank or melee base tank, and then if you're the northern tank in the Mirage phase of the Yakamaru boss fight, you're probably best being a magic tank. So overall managed to make around 2.6 million in normal drops, which is pretty disappointing. Probably spent around 20 times more than that on supplies. Good fight. I did however make around 78 mil off ability splits, around 6 ability codex splits. But the future of these videos will be purely my own individual loot. But yeah, all in all, drops are going to be buffed tomorrow, but I did manage to get myself Tier 90 Achto Primeval boots. Also, we believe the ability drop rate, the Mazcab ability codexes, are around 1 in 10 for Yakamaru and 1 in 15 for Durzag. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. And also make sure to hit that like button for the Achto Primeval boot drop, and also to share this video explaining the drop mechanics to other people. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, happy raiding and good luck on your PVM trips. Achto Primeval boots, that's what I'm talking about. Even called it. Those, congratulations. I can't believe I actually called that as well. Oh, and it's the ones I wanted as well. It's the magic ones. Superior T90 boots.